members and friends. So welcome to the JCI Europe first live session in 2022. So my name is Carol and I'm from JCI Ireland, and I'm one of the EDC counselors this year. So for today's live sessions, we're so happy to have my wonderful buddy from EDC as well, Iram from JCI Turkey. So she's going to share with us more about one of the amazing programs that everyone should join, which is the EDC Mentoring Program. So to start with, before I pass on the stage to Iram to talk about the wonderful program, I would like to also invite our EDC chair this year, Anna, to say a few words. So I'm going to add Anna to the stage.
Hello, everyone. Hello, Carol and Iram. Nice to be here. I just should say a few words. I hope a lot of people are watching now or will watch later, because we're going to share some insights from the mentoring program, which is a highlight of the programs that EDC is providing to our members, our organization in Europe. And I believe this program will provide a lot of opportunities, not only for organizations to be supported, but also for experienced members to share their knowledge and to help others to grow and to further develop their organization. So looking forward for having more applications after this session. And also, please reach us out as EDC. We are willing to support you throughout the year, so don't hesitate to do it so. And giving the floor to the wonderful Carol, Iram, and our guests.
Thank you so much, Anna. So moving on, we are going to invite Iram to talk about the EDC program. So Iram.
Hello, dear JCI Europe members. We are so happy to share with you our mentoring program. And also, this is the first JCI Europe live in this year. So for this meeting, actually, we don't talk so many details about the program. We believe that it's better to get the insight from the past experience payers, past experience mentors and mentees. So this mentoring program has been created to the organizational boost, and also we believe that with this program we offer a national and local organization to receive support from their growth and development strategy, and also growth and development experiences from the experienced JCI members, alumni, and the JCI senators, in order to support their strategic plan and also growth journey and membership retention. So we started our way for this program in about 2 years before, but in the last year we reached out about 70 payers in the mentoring program. So in this mentoring program, we are welcome to national organization and both also local chapter organization. So for this live event, we are hosting 2 past mentoring pairs. One of them is from JCI Ireland, our mentor Derek, and with their mentees, JCI National Organization Czech Republic, JCI Czech Republic National Organizations, and the second pair will be from JCI Sofia from Bulgaria, and with the mentor of Patricia, their very well experienced and amazing JCI experienced senator. So we can start with Derek and their mentees, JCI Czech Republic. So I know that Derek is already famous one and in JCI because we have already know that he is the JCI European Conference 2020 European Conference Director, and also this is the first online European conference. Also, please, for the new members, we can start with introducing yourselves, Derek, and then our dear national president, deputy president, and the IPP from the JCI Czech Republic.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Derek Riley, and I'm a JCI member since 2011, and I was lucky enough to be local president in Ireland and national president in 2014, and in 2015 I was a member of the EDC, and I was asked to be a mentor in 2019 coming into 2020 coming into 2021, and I was very lucky to get the JCI Czech Republic as my mentor organization. Thank you.
Okay,
we can continue with the our IPP from JCI Czech Republic. He has already applied for this program in the last year, and we are so curious about what was your motivation to mentoring program, and also please introduce yourself and your JCI experience as well.
Thank you, Aaron, for having me tonight. Good evening to everybody. My name is Jiří Mauric. I've been in JCI for almost 5 years. I've noticed this because I was upgrading my LinkedIn profile to an IPP, unfortunately, but I'm passing the organization to our great Hannah, so lucky for that. And well, I went through similarly to with Derek. I went from a local president to a national board member to a national president in 2021, and finally an IPP this year. Well, as for your second question, well, we in the Czech Republic, we like to move things forward, and I believe that working with experienced JCI members such as Derek is the right, let's say, recipe for getting these things and getting things done and learning in the process from their experience. Thank you.
Thank you for your comments and collaboration, Jiří. I want to ask one more question about the mentees. How was this experience, and what is your mentoring program has been started, and what was the real difficulties for you in order to carry out this program? It's so hard to find all of the roadblocks and so on, and also it's so not so easy to, even we are so professional in our daily life or also in JCI life. How was your experience throughout this program?
Well, the experience was overly great. I believe we kept our meetings with Derek efficient, and I wouldn't say that we have any difficulties. I believe we were running quite smoothly, and we were also getting results in, let's say, in the form that we designed together a whole concept of let's say corporate partnerships for our organization. And I believe that will also have its fruits in the next month or two, because we are right before signing one. So I wouldn't say that it was real difficult. It was a pleasant experience. And I actually learned quite a lot from Derek in terms of keeping things efficient and short.
It's so hard. It's so nice to hear that you mentioned about your target in the mentoring program at the beginning of the signing. Not only a privacy, and also for the contract, for how the mentoring program will going on based on your choice. Also, the target is so important. For that topic, I picked up that you are focusing on the corporate partnership or something. Or what was your target for this mentoring program?
Well, I wouldn't say that we had only one target. We do wanted to enhance our membership growth, and we wanted to start working on corporate partnerships, because we believe that these two things can be connected. Because as a part of the corporate partnerships, there is a complementary membership for let's say a member of the partner organization in one of our local organizations. So we believe these two things are connected. So these two were like our main goals, and I believe that we get the most out of Derek, and well, hopefully that we will be able to work with him in the future as well.
For that point, I want to ask something about your mentoring experience from the mentorship side to Derek. It's a mentoring program as a is the nature of their program, is a two-way learning process. Also, what was your experience and what kind of things are you get done throughout the mentoring? Also, how was your experience in the mentoring? It was the first one in your JCI life, or maybe as a profession you have already has a same experiences? What was your experience?
I've mentored a couple of JCI members and organizations over my lifetime, but this was the first structured one through EDC, which was really great. And what I liked about it was at the start of the relationship, we were talking about when we're going to meet, how often we're going to meet, and like Yuri was saying, what were the outcomes we were looking to achieve. And so rather than creating another night for another meeting, I came in before their regular national board meeting. So it was just an extension of that night. But there's a commitment from my side, but there's also a commitment from the mentee side. So both of us have to make it work, or want to make it work. There has to be that respect for each other. And I know I got to meet the likes of JD and Hannah, the current national president, and stuff that they've learned last year will hopefully carry on, like Yuri was saying, into this year with corporate memberships and growth and building that network within the organization. I've done a couple of years and done a couple of local organization projects and national organization projects. So hopefully the examples I was able to give, elements of them could be used within JCI Czech Republic, and JD and Hannah will probably talk to how they found it and how it set them up for this year and hopefully next year with JD also.
Thank you, Derek, for your experience and your explanation. And also, we want to highlight that throughout this program, maybe you are not, if you want to apply as a mentor, you don't have to be a senator or so well experienced in the JCI, maybe not more than 10 years is not a criteria. For the mentoring program, actually, we are just looking for the ambition and also experience, and also a recommendation from national president or local presidents, so as their experience is worth and is ready to mentor the other local and national organizations. Based on your experiences, maybe you will direct to the local chapter organization mentoring, and based on your experiences, we can match with you the national organization. At the first phase, we will start with the kickoff meeting, and we will explain that what is the mentoring and what is the border, what is the expectation from the mentors and the mentees. Especially for the mentees is the hardest part, because the demanding and the targets comes from the mentees. For the mentors, after the target has been chosen, as a mentor, we are ready to give some, not giving some direction, just to ask right questions in order to influence, in order to boost your ideas, actually. Throughout this program, we will start with the kickoff program, and then we will give 2 different mentoring program for the mentors who are applied for this program. Not only a online program, also we will support the mentoring skills with the guidebooks in order to support their mentoring experiences. And also throughout this program, 2 or 3 different sessions will be done in order to get best practices from each other, from our mentoring experiences, in order to keep up and in order to make the networking alive. So for now, we are hosting also national presidents, Hannah from the JCI Czech Republic, and also Deputy President Jana. It's so nice that that we are also promoting that the continuity is so important. From your experiences, you Czech Republic started with the IPP Yuri with this mentoring program and get some results. And how about your ideas in order to make this strategy sustainable and so on?
I think it was a great idea to involve all of us and to share the mentoring time to combine it with our national board meetings, because we were kind of preparing for the mentoring program at the same time as preparing for our regular board meetings. And we were able to incorporate the issues that we discussed during mentoring in the regular activities that we were working on during our national board discussions and all the events and activities that we did last year. So it was very much a joint effort to work on the partnerships. We prepared our manual about how to talk to potential partners, what is our offer, what we have to, what we want to sell, what is our idea about the partnerships, and what is our goal, what the partnership should bring us. So it was very useful to specify all those goals and to step by step work on finding potential partners. And the added value of the mentoring was that we were able to stay on the course. That Derek was able to push us each time, like he was asking the right questions. What were your activities since the last time we talked together? What are you going to do next time? Is it fulfilling your goals? Are you keeping on the right target? So it was a fresh perspective, keeping us on the track, not getting lost in the everyday activities, and it also helped us to refresh our activities in recruitment. And Derek was even so kind to be a guest speaker at one of our online recruiting events. So that was also very fruitful for us in the terms of bringing an international guest to our event. So yeah, that was a huge added value.
So many great outcomes comes from the mentoring program. It's so nice to hear that. Actually, I was also curious about the how many mentoring session has been done, and how you can plan it, and how frequently you choose this session, and also as we already know that in the mentoring, peer-to-peer mentoring is so common, but in this mentoring program, one mentor and as a mentee, a local chapter or national organization can apply with its team. And also our aim is to a team organizational growth, because it's not enough to get involved one person in a organization to boost all organizational tools and so on, and growth and retention tools and so on. So for this mentoring program, how many people from your national organization, maybe national committee or something, or some participants already joined this mentoring program, and also how many session has been done till the end of the program? I'm not asking.
JD, do you want JD? Do you want to jump in?
Yes, happy to do so. Hello, everyone. Good evening from my end. So to answer your question, if I remember correctly, we met every month from the start until the end. We really did it very well. let's say. And I think that the key success point was that we really, as Derek already mentioned, we planned our mentoring sessions together with our national board meetings, which made it easy for all national board members to access the sessions. I probably do not have to explain that as national board member, you have many meetings to attend and different events to be there online and offline. And putting those two together was really helpful from the planning perspective. But also, as Hannah already mentioned, we already started to think about the topics, so we could directly implement the points from our discussion with direct to our actions with the national board. And in terms of participants, our national board has 5/8 members, depending on which the core group has 5 members, the bigger group has 8 members, and I would say that in the majority of the events we were 100% there. So I would also say that it was helpful, not only in terms of that we have done a lot, but it was also a kind of team building experience, because it was a mentoring discussion. And this is a different kind of interaction you have with your board than during a regular meeting or event.
Thank you, VP Hannah, for your experience. And also, it's so amazing that the participation ratio of the national board is amazing. And also, from the perspective of the efficiency, we also, as a EDC team, at least 4 mentoring sessions should be done throughout this program. But you did it so much done, and also in order to get a good result, and the concrete result is really important. And also this mentoring program, it's seen that not only just a mentoring program, is a kind of a team sprint and team building activity. And also for the idea of the growth strategy, all of the participants so easily catch up and so adapted as a naturally. It's so amazing to hear that. Before closing this session, for your experiences from our mentor and also from our mentees, I want to get some advice about for the future participants of the EDC Mentoring Program. What was your suggestion, and what was your advice? And also, if you are really recommended, please share with us your comment.
I'll jump in first. I think as a mentor and a mentee, I think what the program should do is help local or national organizations not have to reinvent the wheel every time, because this has been done before in JCI for the last 100 years, whether it's corporate membership packages, whether it's recruitment ideas, whether it's ideas for events and so on. So hopefully I was able to give some guidance, like Hannah and JD and Yuri was saying, that I could give them what I did in the past. They don't have to take it, but it's part of that conversation. So save energy is finite, and people's time, people are time poor. So a mentor should be able to help and advise with their own experience, but not dictate.
Thank you, Derek, for sharing. And the last comment for our mentees.
Okay, so if you want to go, Hannah, it's your next present, so the place is yours.
I would definitely recommend having a specific goal in mind. What is it, or even define that goal in the beginning of the mentoring together. What is it that you want to work on? and also like I think it was good for us to get to know each other with Derek from a personal cultural point of view, because it's always good to have a new intercultural experience and to find out how somewhere else JCI is doing and what are their experiences, and it is very enriching, at least from my own personal experience. So thank you once more, Derek.
It's so nice session for us to that actually as a mentee, the role of the mentee is to set goals and objectives for the mentoring, and in order to be proceed the mentoring process, mentoring sessions going well and the well structured. You have already done this, and also you are so dedicated to your goals, and also the mentee should be eager to learn much more about that, and they have to be ready for the setting new meetings, and they schedule it. So you are so good mentees, and it's so nice to see and hear to share your experiences, and also it's so nice from us that from this mentoring program a concrete and fruitful results has been done for the national organization, and also for our dear mentor. You are really good mentoring skills that all of the mentees are really get the inspiration from your experiences, also your organizational and intercultural organizational experiences in the JCI. As a mentor, it's so neat, and it's so nice to see that you're a good listener and constructive, giving a constructive feedback. It's so nice to host all of you guys. Thank you for your participation, and thank you for the contribution for this organization also. So thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you, EDC, and thank you, JCI Czech Republic. It was a pleasure working with you.
Thank you as well.
Have a nice evening, guys. Now we will continue with the one more pair. Also in EDC Mentoring Program, not only national organization can apply as a mentee, also local organization can apply for the mentoring session. Now we will host JCI Sofia from JCI Bulgaria, and their mentors, dear Patricia, dear Senator Patricia. Welcome our event.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
We can start with your JCI experience, Patricia, because I'm really inspired of your JCI experiences. Do you want to share with us how and when you joined the JCI, and how your JCI experiences goes well?
I began JCI, I joined JCI many years ago. It was 1983. And since then, I'm in love with this association. I've been active, of course, an active member, but also active at local, national, and international level. And I'm very happy that in all my active years of JCI, I've been members of 2 NOMs and 2 LOMs. So I was really living the international point of view of JCI. And I have been especially national president in Italy in 1990, and then JCI vice president in 1996. And almost 13 years after that, there was a LOM which had some problems. And even if I was already 50, they asked me to be the president, the temporary president, to help this LOM. And it was a very good experience. And also in all these years, when I was active and afterwards, I was always doing some unofficial mentoring if some members were asking me for trainings, because I'm also a professional trainer, and also for advices for the project and their loans.
So, is your profession? You are also a trainer, right?
I am a professional trainer, yes, and I begin to train not exactly in JCI, but almost in JCI. So that was one of the greatest things that gave me JCI, is to have these skills to be a trainer, to be an international trainer. And this is one of the reasons why also I accepted and I wanted to be part of this mentoring program, because it's a way to give back what I received. It's a way to say thank you to the people who helped me at the beginning and who gave me, who transmit me their skills.
Also, your JCI experience is amazing and it's full of dedication. In 2096, you were selected as a vice president, and then after some years, I'm not sure about that, you will go back to one of the JCI Italy local chapter president, right?
Exactly. But we said before, it was a very beautiful experience, because of course I had the experience of the national level and the international level, and to bring back this to the local was very interesting, and I hope also it was helpful for the members to have another point of view, to have this international point of view that could help them to renew the chapter. They had a few members, and after 1 year, the 1 year and a half, this slum was really running correctly. And then I quit, and they said, now you have to continue. I mean, someone else with under 40 has to be president and to continue the work.
This is really a good example that, so many local chapter, also a national organization, believe that their growth will go without any interruption. In somehow they will be going up and downs, and so it's a part of the organizational growth, and also based on the changing environment and changing JCI members requirements and also their demandings. It's so normal to losing some members, and also maybe not going good in the organizational growth and so on. So there is always an alternative, so many alternatives to rebuild the organization, and also rebuild and retain the old members, also get the attraction of the new members. It's the important one is to find how we can reach out these old members, and also for the new ones, and the concrete targets and the brand image and your organization's gainings should be highlighted concretely and precisely in order to get the members alive and members active in your organization. So for the second part of our live event, we are hosting JCI Sofia from JCI Bulgaria, and they are senator, our mentor, Patricia. Welcome again, Jentsa.
Thank you. Hi, Arem. Hi, Patty.
It's so nice to see you. And so, can you please introduce yourself and your JCI experience a bit?
Yeah, sure. Last year I have been the local president for JCI Sofia. This year, like I'm immediate past president, of course. Before that, I was part of JCI Sofia as well as like for a bit, almost a year before taking on a leadership position. And before that, I knew about JCI from Amsterdam, where I used to live. So I was member of a JCI chapter. So when I came back to Bulgaria after many years abroad, JCI was like the way to reconnect and meet really great and inspiring new friends. Yeah, that has been my JCI experience so far.
Thank you for in short and a summarized introduction. I just wondered that how many members you are in your local chapter.
Mm-hmm. At the moment, like we have around, let's say, around 10, 11 members in JCI Sofia. Even today, we were just joking that we had a lot of messages for interest for people wanting to join our chapter. So it's a special day for us, I think. I just saw it in the group chat. So yeah, we're happy about that. Also, we are happy to have also last year we had someone, Dylan from JCI Turkey. We just had like I think interest from a girl who is part of JCI somewhere in an African country. I forgot about it though. So we are also having, as Sophia is becoming more international, we are also having interest from several international candidates as well.
It's so nice. So for how many years the JCI Sofia is available and when the JCI Sofia is founded?
Actually, this year we had a birthday. So we were last year, sorry, like I'm a bit like last year at the end of the year we had a birthday. So we celebrated 10 years of JCI Sofia and JCI Bulgaria. So a good number. Yeah.
Yes, it's a good number. For a local chapter, being in active and being in connect with the international side throughout the 10 years, it's a really good number because when after the pandemic, it's so hard to keep up the members active and also so dedicated to the JCI. So many alternatives are available. It's congratulations, Yanistan. So, for the mentoring program you applied in last year, what was your motivation for which targets you want to achieve through by applying the mentoring program?
Mm-hmm. In general, like when I heard from the national president about this possibility, I was straight away interested because I've been through several mentorship programs in my past professional and non-profit experience in general, being on the mentor and on the mentee side. So I knew like straight away the how to say. The big achievements and like everything that you can get from such a program or from such a connections. There was no question for us wanting to join that. We applied with several. We tried to be as much concrete as possible, and we applied with several asks for our future mentor. And this was like to get help and advice on actually, first of all, keeping our current members engaged. We've seen quite the challenges throughout the COVID situation, throughout the fact that we weren't able to get in touch and work together actually. So that was the first one, asking for help for people to get how to keep the people stay active and interested and engaged in our chapter, as well as the other ask for support. It was like how to attract new members. So they were the two main sides, like how to keep people happy and motivated and engaged, and how to attract new members so we have like a stable growth.
Sorry for interruption. Please go on.
No, what I wanted to say that what I was very happy about the program is that we've received Patricia, which is really great. That it was really how to say our ask was. In a way specific, but we also got like her as a support, and I think she was the best specialist in the fields that we could ask for. So in a way, like we were perfectly matched. So that was something that we were very happy with. I think that's why it's very important when chapters ask for particular help or support that they're specific as much as possible. And I'm very happy that we got really a perfect match in that case.
Also, as we have already know each other in personally, we are so admire about Patricia, dear Senator Patricia. I think throughout this JCI history, the main problem of the local chapter and national organization doesn't change so much. Somehow we have to keep up the members and reactivate the old ones and so on. So the conditions can be changed. JCI values is not changed, but JCI way of doing, JCI way of speaking a bit changed, but now we are going back to basics. How was your experience, Patricia, for this mentoring program? Especially the problem is the same. How was your approach to make the mentees to reach the goals?
As you said before, Irene, the problem of the LOMs that have sometimes some problems of recruitment or retention is not something from now. It's, as you said, it's always like this. And it's not only, don't say a problem, I can say an opportunity that you can find that in JCI, but in many others associations, as in many activities, professional activities. I mean, you always have to find new customers. You always have to find new ways, new opportunities, and you should at least do that always. But we don't. We don't because it's normal, because it's human. When everything goes well, or where you find, for example, new members, we are looking for people that have almost the same age. And then it happens sometimes that there is a lack of members, a lack of people that are 30, because almost the majority of the members is near 40, for example. So this kind of situation has always been the same. The ways to solve it, the solutions, of course, can change. Not all, but some can change because we have new ways today. We have the social media. We have things that we didn't even think about that 40 years ago. So it can be in some ways easier, in some other ways perhaps less. There is a lot of other associations, so sometimes it's difficult to find a way to explain what can give JCI. And I'm still convinced that JCI can make that the members can practice some skills which are really requested on the economic world. I'm a professional trainer, but I've been also for many years a recruiter, an headhunter, and I can assure you that the best way to practice the skills that are requested from the companies is to be active in JCI. So the ways that LOM can use you have so many, and it depends on the real situation of the LOM, of the culture, the mentality, if it's a LOM in a big or a small city. But you can have some new ways and some old traditional ways to make recruitment. And what I think is very important is to make always recruitment, even if a LOM has a lot of members, still to continue in some way to make recruitment. And in the same way, I can say that if a person is a senator or is an alumni from JCI, he or she can always be in contact with JCI in many ways. And mentoring is one of the ways, of course.
We are shocked, and we are now speechless. And you are mentioning about the JCI University, and also it's a kind of a college that we can practice our soft skills. It's an amazing experience for us, not only for being a good, or being a good person, being a searchable, being a requested people in your career. Also, it's a way of that. In somehow we can focus on that when we are choosing our members. It's a kind of a matchmaking with the JCI local organization culture and the needs and their capabilities. We have to catch them in common in order to be sure that their JCI experience journey will last as soon as possible, as much as possible. Yanista, I want to ask you something. How many members has been joined this mentoring program, and how frequently you did this mentoring session? As a mentee, you are the first responsible to schedule, because the mentor is the one who are ready to serve you based on your target, and you are the demanding ones. How was your experience, and is there any obstacles to boost their maybe board members, or maybe your members, in order to join the mentoring program sessions?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So in our case, it was joining the sessions myself. Like I was joining the sessions, as well as my friend and colleague from JCI Sofia, Martin Marinov. He was like the immediate past president last year. This year he's a national president for Bulgaria. So we were two of us joining the sessions actually. We believe, even yesterday I was talking with another colleague from JCI Sofia, that we believe the sessions are better to be one-on-one. Like perhaps it's better, like it has a better connection in a way, or like how we used to be with Marty, two of us, and then like when needed, some of the separate vice presidents to join if we're discussing something related to their field in the chapter. But I believe there, like, two of the options are better. Depends how people feel about it. In our case, the obstacles were connected, of course, like with the demand from the professional life and professional responsibilities that we all have. So this was an obstacle that for sure I could say. Of course, the obstacles that we're all full of several conference calls each evening, and like online world happening in the last 2 years. So these were the only obstacles. But in our case, again, to say, we were very lucky to have Patricia on our team, because she it's very nice. She always kept me responsible for our meetings in a way. So we were always like, she was always approaching us, and she was always interested about what's happening and how we are doing. And she really also kept a great connection with us. So I think that was also very important in the whole mentorship connection.
Thank you for your sharing, Yanisa. Before closing the insight session, I want to get some advices and some suggestion about the mentoring program. If I may, can we start with the dear Senator Patricia? What do you suggest us, especially for the future participants who are now thinking about, do I have to be part of this mentoring program or something? If any doubts, that for the people who are in doubt, that what kind of things you can suggest us?
The answer is absolutely yes. You have to join and to be part of this mentoring program, because it's beautiful, it's interesting, it's challenging. It makes that me or other people like me, that we are now a little bit old, we can keep in touch with the young generations, the young members. And it's an exchange of of experiences. I can learn also from the young, and they can learn from my experience, my JCI experience. So I think it's absolutely very, very interesting from the mentor side and from the mentees side, and especially because you also learn what is going on in other countries, which is not always so simple, because yes, you can read, you have internet, but it's different if someone explains to you and you can speak together and to make example of projects, of activities that were very good or activities that were perhaps not so good. And someone tell, uh, you cannot do all the mistakes uh, that you I mean, no, in another way, we cannot do a lot of mistakes. At least we will do mistakes, but we can learn from the mistake of the others, of the activity of the others. So the exchange, when we exchange something, both people will be more rich of experience. So it's absolutely very, very interesting, I think, from absolutely from both sides.
Thank you, Patricia. How about you, Jensa?
Yeah, I can, of course, also confirm like what Patricia just said. I would also say for sure apply. You could really win a lot. And first of all, you would win to know a great person and get like a new amazing friend from another part of the world. So that's also like something very important. Even though we were talking with my JCI friend Marty that we actually most of course, like one of the biggest things we got, it was like getting to know Patricia, learning from her and having her as a friend and a person we know for the life. So that's first of all amazing, I think. It's like definitely getting to know each other, sharing experiences, getting a different perspective as well, because sometimes we don't see the new way because we are not seeing the new perspective, or we're not seeing the path, and like we just need someone to show the light, to show us the light again. So that's definitely something additional. And of course, like I think very often, and I'm sure like this year it would be again, the mentor that you're going to get is going to be a specialist in the field that you asked for, like where you asked help for. So that's really amazing to get someone to give you like dedication, time, and effort to help you. I think it's really, really valuable. So it's most of all appreciate the opportunity that we have and go for it. Yeah.
And thank you for all of the efforts and all of the contribution throughout this mentoring session, and also for your comments. It's really important that, because we believe that there is no need to reinvent the wheel from scratch. As a JCI, as a learning organization, we have already know some lessons learned already. And also cultural diversity is a great thing to give us opportunity to change our problems to the opportunity side. Actually, due to that reason, we are recommending the mentoring session. Also, throughout this session, there is a opportunity making a networking as a mentee and also as a mentor. Get some ideas, get some fresh ideas, not only for the JCI centric, also as a professional, we have a career life already, and also so many common things are already. And also we know that throughout this program, so many personal and also organizational level collaboration has been done. There is a good opportunity to meet each other. As an online, it's so easy, and also to get in contact. Also, it creates an opportunity to create a twinning for the local chapter with the promotion also. So we are so thank you for your collaboration and for your sharing. And also, I want to just after your insight, it's so hard to understand to tell what the mentoring program is. But instead of that, I will just explain what is expected and what kind of program is already planned for this year's mentoring program, and also who can apply and till when we can apply. Now I'm just sharing my screen. There's always a way that there's a problem on the technical side. I'm just trying. So hope that you can see my screen. EDC program is a group or one-to-one mentoring. If you want to apply as a mentee, for an individual, you are also welcome to apply. It's a 1-year-long program. Its target is the organizational growth and development. Mentees can be a local or national organization, but also we know that so many local organization or national organization want to be a part of that, but their team is not so dedicated for that. Don't worry about that. If you are so dedicated to create an impact, create a organizational growth for your organization, it's so important for us to make a matching. So please welcome to apply as a mentee. And if also for the mentors who are experienced in the JCI members, senators, or alumni, it's so welcome that if you are not so many, not so having a JCI experience, but you have already a professional trainer or professional mentor, it's really welcome, and it will be really diversity experience for us. Also, throughout the application process, you will see that we are asking on which area you are your competence and you want to be given a mentoring based on your capabilities and based on your choice, based on your preferences and experiences. We will create a matching for the mentees. And the mentor guideline and the mentee guideline will be provided by the EDC, and the 3 interactive training will be provided throughout this program in order to support the organizations knowledge and tools about the growth and development, membership retention, and also for the partnership and collaboration. Our application will be end till the 15th of February, and within 1 week we will review and we will complete the matching for the mentors and the mentees, and the mentor meeting will start on 22 of the February, and the first week of the March we will start the kickoff meeting, contribution of the participation of mentors and the mentees. It will be a kind of a networking event in order to meet each other, in order to meet the mentors and mentees, and the what will be our outcome and our way of doing. And then in order to and get the efficiency from this mentoring program, we believe that we have to focus on the intercultural communication. As a JCI members, we are already know that, but for some of us, it's a new thing, it's a new way of communicate with the others. And also, we will create a 3 public session in order to boost and give the growth and retention tools for all of the local chapter and national organization. And also one of the public session will be about the collaboration, creating sustainable partnership and the partnership engagement. We believe that, and also as a JCI strategy, as the collaboration is in the center, and we with the changing JCI brand image, we have to be sure that we are on the line, that we are promoting the JCI values, programs, and so on in order to get a partnership. And also, it's a kind of a getting a member, recruiting a member is a kind of a partnership also. And we will create a halfway meeting, and the end of the December, we will close our program, and our new EDC team will hand over that. Who can apply as a mentor, who are interested in the supporting local or national organization in their growth and development. JCI members, alumni, and senators are welcome to apply. Who are interested and also have a professional background on membership recruitment, strategic planning, leadership program, and so on, so welcome. We are expecting that at least 4 mentoring sessions has been done for with the mentors, and as a nature of the mentorings, listening and the providing support, encouragement, and offer a different perspective is a key area for the mentors. For the mentees, national and local organization without any restriction who want to get an inspiration from the other cultures, from other experiences, and who are dedicated to increase growth ratio, also increase their strategy plan efficiency, are welcome to apply. Based on your targets, based on your specification, we will match with the mentors. It's so important to what is expected from what's expected from the mentoring program as a mentee. And thank you for all of us who are joining our live event, and also who will watch this event later on, and also for all of the mentoring payers in the last year. With your collaboration, we reshaped the program in order to make it more efficient and make it more properly for the organizational development. Thank you, all of us. And the program application will be extended 15th of February. We are ready and we are enthusiastic to get so many mentoring application as a mentee and also a mentor. Carol, if you are ready, we can, I think, close it. But you are in mood. Carol, we couldn't see you. We couldn't hear you.
Oh, yes. Okay. Thank you everyone for watching the JCI Europe Live this evening. So as Iram said, that we are looking forward to receiving so many applications from mentors and mentees as well. So thank you everyone. We'll see you in the next JCI Europe Live. Have a good evening. Bye-bye.